We're on the inaugural episode of NXT. The World Heavyweight Champion Chris Jericho taking on the Miz's rookie, Daniel Bryan.
I've been looking forward to this main event. WrestleMania is on the horizon, but tonight is a WrestleMania of sorts for all the NXT rookies.
Well, Daniel Bryan was excited earlier in the night to be on the biggest stage of his life, but that was before he knew he was going to face the World Heavyweight Champion. He's going to have to learn to take Miz's advice if he wants to survive here.
This kind of offense he's known for. Chris Jericho knows how to polish off an opponent. Man, Chris Jericho, what offense.
Chris Jericho's on the attack now.
Down. The Jinoku driver. You know, Byron, I have to wonder if Daniel Bryan is still thinking about earlier tonight when his pro mentor, Miz, slapped him across the face.
Well, any man that gets slapped has got to carry that embarrassment for some time, especially with it coming on your first day on the job.
Is that something Yoshi Tatsu taught you, Byron? Miz did say he's going to slap some personality into his rookie.
Miz on the outside mentoring Daniel Bryan. Chris Jericho, the World Heavyweight Champion, who defends the championship against Edge at WrestleMania.
Yeah, what could be going through Chris Jericho's mind knowing that in 33 days at WrestleMania, Jericho will go one-on-one with Edge? Overlooking this rookie right now could be dangerous for Jericho.
Byron questioned Chris Jericho's current mindset. I'll tell you what's going through Jericho's mind. Perhaps teaching this rookie some respect, teaching him why he's the best in the world, and that no rookie is a match for the World Heavyweight Champion.
Hey, Daniel Bryan's looked all right at times in this match. I mean, he's been showing us why he's a world-renowned for his ground and pound attack.
World-renowned? What are you talking about? What world are you talking about? He's been on the independent scene. It's the first time he's ever been on television. This guy's a goof. Shoulders down, is it enough? Daniel Bryan kicks out easily.
Still a lot more fight left.
Michael, do you think that Chris Jericho might become a believer here tonight? I think the WWE Universe is starting to become a believer in Daniel Bryan.
No. What I think is Chris Jericho is a 6-time world champion. He's a 9-time Intercontinental champion. He's a pro to a rookie that shows him respect, and Jericho is out here to put this Bryan goof in his place. Great move there, guys. Kicks out in the nick of time.
Nope. To beat the Ayatollah of rock and roll, that's not going to do it.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Chris Jericho. Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
Well, he's got to get himself out of it now.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off.
There's no way that Jericho's going to lose to this guy.
Yeah, but the way this match is going, it's a real possibility.
Jericho, though, needs a breather, and he rolls out of the ring to try to do that.
A wise maneuver from a wily veteran.
I'm not sure if Jericho's going to get much rest time.
What's this guy doing? Daniel Bryan, a suicide dive right off the announce desk.
Looks like Bryan might have bounced off the announce desk himself.
I don't think Miz liked the fact that Bryan threw his body in harm's way, and I can't say I blame him. What's this guy thinking?
Bryan's been known to be a submission specialist on the independents, but Jericho has a few holds of his own to watch out for.
Listen, Daniel may be a submission machine. But you don't become a star in WWE without charisma. Bryan can't come up with a better catchphrase than The Miz because Daniel Bryan is not awesome. Daniel Bryan has the personality to make paint dry.
Look at Jericho strutting around like a proud hen-house rooster.
Guys, you're getting ahead of yourself. Look out! Be some sort of miracle.
Oh, boy.
See, I told you.
Oh, boy.
This one's over now. Roll him into the walls of Jericho. Tap him out, Chris.
Bryan's trying to fight it.
Rolls through. What a counter by the technician, Daniel Bryan.
Oh, wow.
Heel hook is in.
Jericho's in trouble.
Jericho tried it. Is he going to tap? Is he going to tap?
He may have no choice.
He made it to the bottom rope.
You've got to be impressed, Michael, from what we're seeing from Daniel Bryan.
Did he win yet, Byron?
Daniel Bryan thinks he...
Oh, breaker!
You can't allow a veteran like Jericho any time to recover.
You're right, Corey. That was a rookie move. For it, Byron.
That very well may be the case, Michael.
This loser's gonna lose again. Lion Tamer.
Can Bryan hold on?
Tap out, nerd.
You got your wish, Cole. Daniel Bryan fought valiantly, but just couldn't hang with the champ.
Yeah, this time, experience was just too much for Daniel Bryan.
And listen, Miz has got to be so disappointed, and I don't blame him. Luck of the draw, Miz got this loser to be his protege, and now Miz a little bit of tough love here.
Whoa, tough love? Give me a break.
Tough love.
This is ridiculous.
Miz is obviously frustrated with his star pupil.
Oh, yeah, so you're frustrated, so that's okay. Now you can beat him up?
Yeah, start winning some matches, then you won't get beat up anymore.
This is ridiculous.
What, disrespect me? Huh? I'm a champion.
Miz has lost his mind.
Lying on his back, looking at the lights again. Drops the elbow. Look at the Miz. He's worked hard. He's charismatic. He's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank. And he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself.
Daniel Bryan really got the Miz's bad side when he took the A-lister SummerSlam spot, and then the Miz's United States title 1 month later.
Well, the rivalry exploded a half-decade later when The Miz ranted against SmackDown Live General Manager Daniel Bryan on Talking Smack. After Bryan returned to competition, he pulled strings to get The Miz back on SmackDown, so this rivalry is back in a big way. Now we have Daniel Bryan on the attack.
Between his championship, his briefcase, and his media obligations, Miz is slipping just a little here. He'll bounce back.
Nice job by The Miz.
Why would anyone, please tell me, why would anyone root for Daniel Bryan? He's an indie internet nerd. He doesn't eat meat, he doesn't own a TV, and he has absolutely no personality, and he is a dog named Asparagus.
Oh my gosh, who cares what Daniel Bryan eats or watches or what his dog's name is? He's great in the ring, and for the record, he showed a lot of personality when he called you out after his NXT elimination.
Please. We've got a cover.
And a quick kick out from The Miz.
Not yet.
Daniel Bryan with a great offensive show. Work is being put in by Daniel Bryan.
Just a vicious elbow.
Oh, the reversal by The Miz.
Daniel Bryan always thought he was better than The Miz, but just look at what he's done since dumping Daniel Bryan. He's defending the United States Championship on pay-per-view, formed a tag team with Chris Jericho, and defeated. His shoulders are down.
And Bryan gets the shoulder up.
Gonna take more than that.
This is what makes him one of the best.
Byron, you really ticked me off with that comment about The Miz being given opportunities like Money in the Bank. He earned those. And it's internet darlings like Daniel Bryan who everyone expects to get the red carpet treatment.
Oh, internet favorite or not, Daniel Bryan doesn't seem like the type to ask for chances. He's going to take them. And if not, then he'll demand them while trapping you in the label lock.
Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw. Daniel Bryan may only be 8 months into his WWE career, but this is a decade-long journey for Bryan that could lead to his first taste of WWE gold here at Night of Champions.
It was March of 2000 when Daniel Bryan made his debut. Well, what happens if The Miz comes up short here tonight against Daniel Bryan?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, has it, Byron?
It could be on the verge of occurring. Daniel Bryan from the top rope. Miz is in trouble.
Yeah, but look at The Miz fight back. What a warrior.
Great wherewithal from The Miz. Daniel Bryan hung out to dry.
Oh, no!
Just like that, The Miz has turned the tides in this matchup.
This is what I'm talking about. He's got the shoulders down, and the fight must go on.
Well, unfortunately, yes movements don't die that easily.
The Miz is looking to end this.
Incredible move by The Miz.
He might have just ended this. That might be the end of Daniel Bryan tonight. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Not again. Wow.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand, right?
Oh, I think this man means business.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad.
Damn, what an insane move by here
tonight, guys. The Miz's chances just went from bad to worse.
The bell lock is in.
This one is over.
Brings down his opponent, and here it is, Corey. The bell lock is in.
The challenger simply will not be denied. He did it! Daniel Bryan is U.S. champion!
No, it can't be.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match that good a few times. Epic.
Here is your winner, and the new United States Champion, Daniel Bryan.
That was a fluke. The Miz slipped, and Daniel Bryan somehow took advantage.
A long road for Daniel Bryan leads to the United States title.
Michael, your pride definitely takes a hit when you're forced to tap out.
And I'll tell you, the roof nearly blew off this place in Rosemont when the bell finally rang to end this one. And a lethal clothesline.
We're in Boston in a building where many great champions have been crowned, and right now, the tag team titles are on the line. The champions, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth against the unlikely team of Daniel Bryan and Kane.
Talk about an odd couple, Michael. With everything we've seen from Bryan and Kane in a few weeks, I gotta wonder if Dr. Shelby's anger management therapy can turn these two into a cohesive unit.
What do you know about therapists, Saxton? They've been thrusted into this position while the champions have been centered around their teamwork for the past 5 months. Kane and Bryan only have anger management in common. I wouldn't call that a building block towards tag team titles.
Kane with some good timing here.
And a hammer fist right across the collarbone.
And there's a kick.
There's no coming back from that.
Drops the elbow on him. Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Well, if you're a believer in anger management therapy, then Dr. Shelby has done a great job with Kane and Daniel Bryan.
Well, what if I'm not a believer in anger management therapy? Mind you, therapy from some quack doctor that I'm pretty sure was certified on the internet, if at all.
Well, Corey, they are out here trying to work together right now. This is at least some testament to how much of an impact anger management has helped.
Ever since Kofi and R-Truth became allies, they've been on a tear in WWE. They know how to work together as a tag team. Then on the other side of the ring, judging from the last few weeks, Kane and Daniel Bryan are far from being on the same page.
Same page? Daniel and Kane aren't even reading the same book. Whereas Kofi and Truth are finishing each other's sentences.
We talk about being on the same page, and Truth and Kofi certainly are. But wouldn't you think Kane and Daniel Bryan's shared experience in anger management can create a chemistry of sorts?
Kofi and Truth have held those titles for 5 months. It'd be ridiculous to think that trust falls and yelling at kids wearing goat masks for a couple of weeks is going to get you the same kind of chemistry the tag team champions have.
You know, Byron, Kane and Daniel Bryan almost accidentally stumbled into this title opportunity when they defeated the prime-time players on last week's Raw. Penny predicament. Pin's broken up.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. The human body can only absorb so much of that.
Right on his neck and back.
He lets it go. Yeah, I wonder why.
And the elbow drop hits.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Ouch. Kane gets tagged in.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad. I need to say, guys, if Daniel Bryan and Kane can work together and win here tonight, Dr. Shelby deserves a Nobel Peace Prize.
Well, I hate to burst your bubble, Cole, but I have it on good authority that Dr. Shelby isn't even a certified therapist. My sources on the health board say he dropped out of medical school to visit Tibet on some kind of spiritual excursion. That guy's a fraud.
He's trying to mangle his face here.
You know, I have to say, I have seen some progress in Kane and Daniel Bryan's anger management. I don't think they are all the way there, but there's been definite progress.
I see it too, Michael. We don't see Daniel screaming in the face of fans anymore.
Here comes Daniel Bryan sending Kingston across the ring.
And Daniel Bryan looking to put Kofi Kingston away for the tag team titles. Drop kick. Kingston's in trouble.
The
Kane
champs are in peril. The Big Red Machine making the long climb to the top rope.
I don't think Bryan wanted Kane to make the tag.
No, not at all. He felt like he was in control. Now Kane is heading up top.
It's just a matter of time until this team implodes. We know they can't stand each other.
Kofi Kingston.
Look at Bryan. Bryan is hanging onto the ankle of Kane.
Kingston.
Crash and burn.
And now Daniel Bryan. Shoved away by Kane.
This is hilarious.
Bryan with a shot to Kane.
What is happening?
And knocks Kane off the top rope. Splash into a cover. New tag team champions.
Oh my God.
No way.
Yes way.
I cannot believe what we just saw.
What we just saw is two men in Kane and Daniel Bryan. Who can't stand each other, but now they're tag team champions.
Kane can't believe it. Daniel Bryan is celebrating.
No amount of therapy could have prepared the WWE Universe for this. This is going to be a disaster.
Can you imagine Kane and Daniel Bryan as tag team champions?
You don't have to imagine it. It's a reality.
And it's weird.
I guess anger management worked, well, at least somewhat, right?
Team champions! I am the tag team champions! I am the tag
And look at
team
this.
Can't even agree who the real champion is.
Well, it's both of them,
tag
Byron.
team champions! I am the tag team champions!
This is going to be interesting to watch. There's obviously no argument here. They both won the titles.
They can't even enjoy the victory together.
Oh, no.
The Big Red Machine certainly not pleased with the situation, but he can call himself one half of the tag team champions.
huge elbow drop. A sold-out Raw here in Charleston, South Carolina. Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton started the night with a double disqualification, but they will settle things in the main event with a street fight.
Randy Orton called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Kane called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Bryan is here to prove that he is not a weak link.
Tall order as he faces 9-time WWE champion Randy Orton.
Nicely executed.
I didn't think technical wrestling wizard Daniel Bryan could hold his own in a street fight, but he's doing pretty well so far.
We're really starting to see the versatility in Bryan's repertoire here.
Yeah, but a versatile repertoire means nothing if Orton can pull off an RKO out of nowhere. This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition.
Absolutely not.
Now that's how you make a statement.
We're seeing two favorites of the WWE Universe battle it out here, and it's fitting that the WWE Universe voted for this to be a street fight.
The hashtags have been trending all night on social media, but the people picked a street fight over a Falls Count Anywhere and a lumberjack match. I normally disagree with the people, but they made a good call here tonight.
Boy, Randy Orton never stops.
Orton's starting to falter a bit, and you can tell it's starting to frustrate the Viper.
A street fight should be Orton's forte, but he's facing an extremely motivated Daniel Bryan.
Locks him with a series of kicks.
Is that it? Is it over?
Got him with the S-lock.
Can he finish the job?
Nobody survives that, Michael.
Getting some air on that toss.
Guys, Bryan has Orton reeling. The so-called weak link is edging even closer to a victory.
It would be a massive upset if Bryan beat the 9-time WWE champion.
Daniel Bryan has been consumed with the idea that he's a weak link due to his performances in tag team competition as of late.
Well, Bryan tends to be consumed by just about every minor annoyance, but he...
Uh-oh, watch it teetering.
Byron, he's not going to do this.
Oh, no.
No way. Look at this.
The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now. Randy Orton got the worst end of that stick.
Bringing back up Daniel Bryan as a weak link. Note that he's not sorry he let Kane down when he cost Team Hell No the tag titles, or that he failed Randy Orton in their quest for the tag titles. Bryan's just thinking about himself here.
Look, Bryan may have faltered in those matches, but Bryan was also the guy who got Seth Rollins to tap out for the Shield's first ever 6-man tag team loss. He can obviously be a team player, but right now, Bryan is out to prove he's a single superstar.
Here we go. No, he reverses it.
I'm not surprised that Randy Orton couldn't make it as a tag team partner for Daniel Bryan. He hasn't had the best track record with allies this year.
That's true, Byron. Orton put his neck out for the Big Show to help him and Sheamus take on the Shield at WrestleMania. That match ended with Big Show punching out both his partners.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
You two gentlemen mentioned Orton's bad luck with tag partners. After Big Show's betrayal, Sheamus and Orton couldn't get along. It's a minor miracle that Orton helped Team Hell No beat the Shield.
Needless to say, I don't think we'll be seeing Orton teaming up with anyone in that locker room for quite some time after tonight.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
Executed perfectly.
It's kind of a shame that Orton and Bryan are fighting tonight and that they will also be brawling with Kane in the Money in the Bank match, since those three men are the only trio to pin or submit the Shield in a 6-man tag team match.
It's even more impressive when you consider the trios that fell to the Shield. At WrestleMania, Orton, Sheamus, and the Big Show failed. On the Raw 2 weeks after WrestleMania, Team Hell No and The Undertaker. He might have it.
inflicting some serious pain here.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Clearly not afraid to go to the well again.
Oh, going for it! Going for it!
It's in, locks in. What's Randy Orton?
Orton's in serious trouble.
Trying to drag himself to the ropes, but remember, the ropes aren't going to cause a break here.
Guys.
Because it's a street fight, and Orton with a kendo stick. Whoa!
Repeated strikes with a kendo stick. Orton wearing the weapon out on Daniel Bryan's body.
Just what the WWE's Apex Predator needs is a weapon.
It's all perfectly legal.
And you will find absolutely, oh my gosh, no remorse whatsoever from Randy Orton.
All the frustration inside the Viper bubbling over. Orton's like a man possessed. This won't end well.
And he's got Bryan on the second rope. Randy Orton could be closing in on a victory. Oh, vintage Orton with a DDT.
I think that's the beginning of the end, gentlemen. Randy Orton seems to be preparing to go to that place.
Randy Orton is focused. Randy Orton could be closing in on victory.
Looking for the RKO. No.
Backslide by Bryan. Shoulders are down.
Oh.
Orton kicks out. Now and a kick by Daniel Bryan. And now kendo stick in hand. And Bryan unloading on Orton.
Bryan returning the favor.
He's displaying classic offense here.
Randy Orton's methodical attacks are starting to take their toll on the man he considers a weak link. Daniel Bryan.
Bryan's defeated many top WWE stars, but beating a guy the caliber of Orton may just be outside Daniel Bryan's level.
He wants no part of the outside. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. Comes up big with the reversal. He's making a statement here with this attack. Perfectly executed.
The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now. Randy Orton got the worst end of that stick.
Daniel Bryan using the kendo stick for leverage. And Orton taps out. Randy Orton taps out.
What a win for Daniel Bryan.
Career-defining win for Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan with one of the biggest victories of his career.
And we knew it was going to be a physically grueling battle between Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton, and boy, did Bryan earn this.
Gotta give it up to him. Gotta give it up to Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan's going to be feeling the effects of this one for some time.
Oh, hold on.
Orton offering a sign of respect.
That's what you love to see. Two great superstars, two great warriors displaying their mutual respect for each other.
Weeks of anticipation finally leads to this. The most polarizing individual in WWE history, John Cena, against a man with an incredible groundswell of support, Daniel Bryan. Will the 11-time WWE Champion retain his title, or will we enter the era of Bryan?
It's been a long time since we've seen someone be as hot with the WWE Universe as Daniel Bryan has been in recent months. I mean, we haven't seen this kind of electric momentum since guys like The Rock, or even Bryan's opponent, John Cena.
Bryan sees Cena as an entertainer, while Daniel calls himself a wrestler, and a more superior one than Cena. The champion disagrees. We'll see who's right tonight.
It's come down to a battle of attrition right now. The collar and elbow tie-up in a battle for control here.
Warm up the buses. This one's over. It's no secret that Mr. McMahon doesn't care much for John Cena, but he really would hate to see Daniel Bryan become champion. I mean, Mr. McMahon has even tried to give Daniel Bryan a makeover.
Now, you can put a suit and tie on a goat, but it still looks like a goat, Cole.
Looks like he has other plans here.
I think he was just looking to soften him up a little here.
Picking up on Mr. McMahon's opinion of Daniel Bryan, I do see where the chairman of the board's coming from. Daniel Bryan isn't the most well-kept superstar. He's a bit grungy. John Cena at least fits the prototype of a WWE champion a little bit more.
I think Daniel Bryan knows he doesn't have the look. He's not going to be starring in movies or be on a cereal box. But Daniel Bryan is a wrestler. That's who the WWE Universe wants as their champion.
Bringing it back into the ring.
One thing I like about Triple H refereeing this match is the fact that the game is going to give some leeway. He's going to let these guys go. That's the way the WWE Universe wants it. I think that's the way both these superstars want it.
Triple H knows what it means to be in championship matches, to be the main event of SummerSlam. The importance of this night for not only Cena, but the career of Daniel Bryan. Oh, he's such a tough target.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Zeroing in on the shoulder there. We knew Cena had a bummed elbow coming into this match, but it seems to be holding up thus far.
Fighting through pain. That's what champions do.
He's got his eyes set on his chest.
Daniel Bryan's been showing shades of his former mentor, Shawn Michaels, here tonight.
Well, Cena's very familiar with Michaels, but Bryan has a greater striking game than HBK ever did.
I need to describe to you guys Daniel Bryan's disapproval of John Cena. Calling John Cena a parody, Daniel Bryan doesn't approve of John's look or how he acts. Calls John Cena an entertainer, not a wrestler.
Yeah, but Bryan's not the first guy to say it. John Cena's what's wrong with wrestling. To say, we've had enough of the 5 moves of doom. Daniel Bryan isn't the first, and he won't be the last to want to put Cena out of the picture.
Speaking of Bryan's disapproval of John Cena, he goes for the cover. And the shoulder gets up in time. Not yet.
These acrobatics are absolutely astounding.
Going for broke. Oh boy, he is rolling.
These two competed against each other 10 years ago in a time before John Cena brought us into surprises him with those kicks.
I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena? This is the Cena that's just about unstoppable.
He hits the clothesline. Byron said these two have been on different journeys since they first met, Corey. Daniel Bryan believes his path has given him a deeper love for our sport.
Well, in Daniel's opinion, if John Cena were fired tomorrow, he'd go back to his mansion and his multi-million-dollar lifestyle and never wrestle again. If Daniel Bryan gets fired, and it has happened, If Bryan gets fired, you'll see him in every armory, every gymnasium that's filled with 30 people in a wrestling ring because Daniel Bryan loves wrestling.
That kick connects.
I'm so glad to see Triple H step up to be the referee tonight. He's been a big supporter of Daniel Bryan and only wants to see Daniel get a fair shot at the title tonight. Something I don't believe Mr. McMahon wants.
Triple H sees the drive in Daniel Bryan, and sure, he went over the boss's head when he inserted himself as a referee, but a match of this magnitude needs someone impartial, someone who's going to call it straight down the middle, and Triple H is that guy.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
Incredible move by John Cena.
Are we looking at yet another John Cena victory here?
Guys, there's a stark difference in the accolades between Daniel Bryan and John Cena. Bryan's never held the WWE Championship, while John Cena has held it 11 times.
Daniel Bryan argues that John can't possibly be able to understand what he's feeling. How could Cena understand the hunger, understand the desire Daniel has to hold the WWE Championship just once?
Going for something else, it seems.
I suspect he knows something that we don't, Cole. Why else would he just let him out of that hole?
Submission time.
Is he done?
Cena would win a power, and he breaks the hold.
But look at him, still trying to catch his breath. And look at the quickness by Cena.
Getting in with a strike like that lets you know just what kind of fight you're in. Elbow drop.
Well executed.
I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena? Well, John Cena's in a... The yes lock! The yes lock is applied! That's what he was looking for, Michael.
He fights his way free.
But how much energy did he exhaust fighting his way out?
When you look at this, simply amazing.
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Submission time.
Doesn't appear to be locked in very well.
He's truly mastered that lock, guys. Oh, he's able to reverse it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Too quick for him there.
Whoa, he gets out of it.
He's at another level right now, Michael.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
And will this be it? Yes. Digging deep for a kick out.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
And a wicked elbow shot right there. A sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat.
I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena?
John Cena with a nice reversal.
That's it. It's over. It's over.
Are we looking at yet another John Cena victory here? That is exactly what John Cena needed.
Uh-oh, forearm's gonna cut off the wind.
This just ain't gonna do it.
He's in full control now. He's going for it all. What's he got in mind? Look at this. That one fails to connect.
Great idea by him. Too bad it was...
Shoulders are down.
One. Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
Wow.
Here we go. John Cena setting it up. Cena's now showing signs of fatigue.
Oh no, John Cena got outclassed.
He's in big trouble. Look out here.
I can't tell you how many victims have suffered the same fate.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
He's looking at it.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
That might just be the final nail in the coffin.
He caught him slipping. What's he gonna do with it? Clothesline!
Look out, down he goes. And he might not get back up.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
And here's a cover. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
On, he dodges out of the way. Big move coming.
Wait for it.
The yes lock is applied. Will his opponent tap? Can he finish him off here?
And he finds a way free.
Wow. That was just pure determination, Cole.
Dropped by a clothesline. Comes up big with the reversal. Back suplex.
Very nice.
Putting it all on the line. Incoming. This is going to be big, one way or another.
Daniel Bryan caught by Cena.
Unbelievable power from Cena.
Got him in position for the AA, perhaps. Daniel Bryan rolls him up, shoulders down to win the title, and a kick out.
So close.
Oh, he caught him in the back of the neck.
Nice recovery for Daniel Bryan.
The champion is rocked.
Bryan feels it.
Bryan has Cena where he wants him. Could this be his moment? Running knee.
Cover him.
New champion.
Hooks the
New
leg.
champion.
Bryan's the WWE champion.
He did it. What a road. The trial, the tribulations for Daniel Bryan. And he can now call himself champion.
Daniel Bryan celebrates massive moment at SummerSlam.
Oh, whoa, wait.
The former champ clearly objecting to the situation.
Not objecting, Corey. Shaking his hand.
That shows you how much of a class act John Cena is. To say, hey, Daniel, tonight, you were the better man.
Triple H now celebrating with the new champion. Can only imagine what's going through Daniel Bryan's mind right now. This has got to be the greatest moment of his career.
No doubt about it, Corey.
Oh, no.
What's the... Randy Orton.
Oh, my God. Orton has the Money in the Bank contract.
Hey, guys, you don't think now Randy Orton's thinking about cashing in, do you?
Daniel Bryan says he's ready, but is that smart? He just went through a grueling war with John Cena.
Orton might be having second thoughts.
More mind games from the Apex Predator.
Another, And Daniel Bryan's celebration continues. Randy Orton still thinking about it, perhaps. Oh my God!
What the hell?
Triple H!
No!
With a pedigree to Bryan!
What is going on?
You gotta be kidding me!
No, not like this. Not like this.
Randy Orton! Is he gonna cash in? Daniel Bryan's out cold thanks to Triple H! You gotta be kidding me!
I'm still trying to process what we just witnessed.
What is going on?
Randy Orton's cashing in. That's what's going on, Saxton.
Triple H just pedigreed Daniel Bryan. Now Orton.
Triple H just handed Orton the WWE Championship.
You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me.
New
It was a setup.
champion,
Randy Orton is the new champion.
Steel cage tag team match between Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt against the Usos.
The night started with a tag match between the foursome that ended in disqualification, but now the only way to win is by pinfall, submission, or escape.
While the WWE Universe continues to beg for Daniel Bryan to see the light, this is Bryan's chance to finally show his new brother, Bray Wyatt, that he belongs in the Wyatt family.
Look at this. Bray Wyatt doing some good work here.
What a shot!
If you take many more like that, you're going to resemble a heavy bag. That's perfectly placed in how you land the big strike.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
It's about to get bad.
The strikes have a little extra on them tonight.
This can go a variety of different ways, Corey.
And almost none of them are good.
I'll be shocked if that's not it. That'll cost some serious physical pain. They say the twins always know what the other is thinking. Jay has to come to his brother's aid and quick.
The Usos are the very definition of tag team specialists, but a tornado cage match may just be out of their expertise.
Bray Wyatt and his brothers-in-arms were WWE's most destructive force last year. That's even more impressive when you realize they only debuted on the main roster back in July. Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
Now that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent.
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
Michael mentioned the impact of the Wyatts in 2013. Well, Bray's first WWE match was defeating Kane at SummerSlam, and the Devil's favorite demon hasn't been the same since.
Bray's path of destruction's taken out the likes of Kofi Kingston, Dolph Ziggler, R-Truth, and he capped the year off by bringing Daniel Bryan into the fold. The only thing scarier is what he has in store for 2014.
European uppercut.
The end may be near.
Oh no, look out.
Unbelievable move by Jey Uso.
Wow. Really rolling now is Jey Uso.
The Usos are showing a lot of heart going. What a combination. You just don't know what's coming next.
Can he finish the job?
Jimmy Uso's just getting overwhelmed.
Jey Uso's looking to put this away.
Boom! Daddy never did pet fast.
Nice.
Shut it down.
Corey, you brought up the Usos being emotional. How is that a bad thing? If you don't believe in what you're doing, then why do it?
Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan looking to escape the cage here. Trying to get up over the top. Meanwhile, the Usos try to run interference. Remember, you win via escape over the top or through the door or pinfall or submission inside the ring.
Oh, man. Bad landing.
The Usos
and now it's the Usos looking to escape. Jimmy and Jey looking to win this matchup. As Harper and Rowan.
Uh-oh, watch out.
Wait, oh my God! The Usos win!
What a victory.
Kevin Harper just blasted one of the Usos. Rowan taking out the other.
You got a fight on the outside after a absolute war inside.
The Usos don't look very victorious right now.
Jimmy and Jey, however, winning the steel cage match over Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt is irate. He is livid.
Bray Wyatt's seemingly master plan just backfired.
Well, he's embarrassed, Byron. He's embarrassed he lost to the Usos. What are we witnessing?
I've got no idea.
Oh, wait a minute.
Daniel Bryan allowing himself to be a sacrifice for Bray Wyatt, or maybe not.
Daniel Bryan defying Bray Wyatt.
The WWE fans are going insane.
This is not a smart move, Bryan.
And now what is Bray doing? Is Bray Wyatt sacrificing himself to Daniel Bryan?
Maybe Daniel Bryan is starting to come to his senses.
Oh, look out!
And Bryan loading up Bray Wyatt. And finally the spell has been broken.
Bryan's decided he no longer wants to be under the control of Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family.
Or was it a ruse all along? Harper and Rowan, they're locked outside of the steel cage as Daniel Bryan continues the assault on Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is in deep trouble as Daniel Bryan
Unloading.
Bray Wyatt feeling the fury of Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan's been waiting a long, long time for this. And you have to wonder, guys, if this was a complete setup, if this was a ruse. Daniel Bryan is shedding the skin of the Wyatts. Elbow drop. Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting. Oh boy, he is rolling.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
That'll rock him. Here's his moment, Michael.
Very impressive, but is it enough to end it here?
Oh, he's such a tough target. Drop kick delivered with precision. He wants it one more time.
Second time's a charm. But is it enough to defeat Wyatt here?
Bray Wyatt, big move coming. Sister Abigail.
The succubus strikes again.
They're going to lock it in here. He breaks it. I can't believe it.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm with you, Cole. So unbelievable.
Harper and Rowan can't get in the cage. Daniel Bryan assaulting Wyatt as the other members of the Wyatt family look on. Daniel Bryan is back.
Daniel Bryan is liberated.
Daniel Bryan's going to make the patriarch of the Wyatt family pay. Running knee.
The exclamation point on the end of this relationship.
And the celebration from the newly liberated Daniel Bryan.
Bryan soaking in the moment, as he should. And the WWE Universe absolutely loves it.